like you to hit the like button at the beginning because every time you hit the like button, you are letting YouTube know that what you are seeing and hearing is edifying for you so it can be shared with others. That's why hitting the like button is so important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel.
It had to happen. Your title was so powerful. When I read the name of your ministry, it had to happen.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. We can't wait to share many more exciting episodes with you. Until then, take care and happy listening. Let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl, Erica Wilson, that it had to happen for our Winning Wednesday. And my God, do I have a special young lady on tonight. Oh my God, I know this show is going to be amazing because she's having some bad weather. So prayerfully, we get through the entire show so she can bless you all. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about my guest on tonight, okay? She is the beautiful Denise Mone't. She's a native of Houston, Texas, guys. She studied business management at Sam Houston State University, graduating with a bachelor's degree and graduating from Lamar University with her master's degree. She is a writer, director, producer, actress, and now editor. Y'all don't play with her. She has directed 12 independent feature films, including Behind Closed Doors 2, okay? The Ring Widow, My New BFF. I watched that and it was so good, y'all. Just to name a few, though. Dirty 30 is also another one. She has also written 11 out of the 12 films that she directed. And Denise is scheduled to direct 4 feature films that she has written in 2024, y'all. She a bad woman, y'all. She has also assisted and directed several projects such as Carol's Egypt, A Reason to Live, and Dark Summer. Okay. Although she didn't go to school for film, her love and passion for the arts led her to discover her natural talent in acting. So, y'all, let me introduce y'all to some and present to others the beautiful Denise Mone't. Welcome, Queen.
Thank you so much. What an intro. First of all, that intro of yours is amazing. I love that. I love it.
Thank you so much. I try my best. Let me tell you something, Denise. I'm working alone these days, but that's okay. I ain't working alone. I got God on my side.
Amen.
Let me tell you one thing about it and 2 things for sure. He gonna make sure, because this his program. So He gonna make sure everything flow properly. Okay.
Yes, all the glory. Amen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So welcome everyone. Welcome our Facebook family. Welcome our YouTube family. Welcome our Instagram family. We thank you all for tuning in here with us on tonight for our Winning Wednesday with the beautiful Denise Mone't. So Denise, tell us a little bit about who is Denise.
Well, like you said, I didn't go to school for filming. I went to school for business, and then I got my master's in education, and I'm certified to teach math, theater, and health. And so I literally found acting really on spontaneously. I auditioned for this play and I got the lead role. Surprisingly, I never had any acting experience or anything. And I said, oh my goodness, okay. And then I did the show. We sold out. It was so much fun. And I immediately fell in love with it. And so that led me to move to Atlanta. And I had an audition out there as well. Me and my dad, we got in my car, drove that 12-hour drive. And I said, Daddy, if I make it, I'm going to stay. If not, we're going to head back home. And I got the lead part. And then he took the Greyhound bus back home to Houston. And I stayed out there. And that's how my journey got started.
Oh my gosh, Denise. I mean, listen, daddy's girls, I tell you.
Yes.
Daddy's
Yes.
girls. But the one thing that you said that, you went to school, you got your degree, but it's not in what you're doing.
Right.
And last night I mentioned you on our prayer broadcast as well, because it's far too often where we get into so much debt for the things we're going to school for, and it's not even
Right.
the area where we're going to
Yes.
be working. So I just wanted to encourage someone on last night, like, even though you may have went to school and you have that degree and you can't get a job in that position, I brought you up. I was like, as a young lady that's going to be on today,
Yes.
actually working in a whole nother field
Yes.
than, she
That
started
I
off.
never even imagined.
So we don't know what plans God have for us.
Right. Right.
And you look so young.
A lot of people tell me that because I especially when I was teaching, they thought I was a student for the longest, and I had to show my badge. I'm like, they try to kick me out the teacher's lounge when I'm trying to warm up my lunch. I'm like, I am an adult.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah. So with Detwan, how do you say his name? Detwan?
Daytwan.
Yeah, Day. Okay. When Detwan told me about you, and I see that you like something on my page. So I went back to your page, and I'm like, hold on, she look like a little baby.
Yes. I'm gonna be 33 next month.
Oh my God. Wow. I'm telling
Yeah.
you look like a little baby, but hey, you're doing some great, great things. And like I read off you guys, she has some great films that's out there on Tubi. But let me tell you something. Do not despise Tubi, y'all. I binge watch on Tubi all the time.
We have some great content on Tubi. It's a lot of independent filmmakers that work very hard to get their projects on there. And I like to support everybody, even if it's a film that may not have the best quality, the best sound,
Right.
I still like to support independent filmmakers because I'm an independent filmmaker.
Exactly.
And so it has some really, really great content on there. So I'm excited for everybody to see what we got coming out this year.
Ooh, and I'm telling you, I have 2 of your trailers here tonight, and I hope it's okay to play.
Oh, yes, you can. You can.
Yeah. So later on the show, I'm going to show the people what you're working with, okay? But I just want to say, take us a little bit back, because we know who you are now. But was there ever a time, like as a child, where you thought about, okay, I want to be this filmmaker, or an actor, a writer, a producer, whatever it may be? Did you ever think of that?
So when I was growing up, I really wanted to be a singer and songwriter. But I never really trained, so I don't have, like, how some people can sing and some people can sing.
Yeah.
I don't have the training to be able to sing, but I can hold a note, so I thought I was going to be a ghostwriter. I wanted to write music for other people. And so that's kind of what I did. I wrote poetry and I wrote music, and then I would write little short skits and stuff. But I never thought that I would be writing films, especially films that I'm the director and producer for. So that just blows my mind every time I think about it. Because even when I first started out acting, I didn't think about being a writer, director, producer. I just thought about being in other people's stuff. But I had a crazy experience that I had to write about it, which is a film called The Break of Dawn. That's going to be coming out later this year, starring Chantel Renee. If anybody knows the green dress girl that's running around Atlanta looking for her man, yes, she is the lead actress in that movie, and she's playing my character. She's playing myself because it's based on some true events that happened to me. And so that was my very first script that I wrote back in 2013. But I literally just filmed it last year. So it's like been a long journey. to get
Wait
to
a
this
minute,
point.
Denise. You say 2013. You were 10 years younger back then. So that when you was 20. When did you start?
So that year, when I graduated college in 2013, I
Yeah.
moved to Atlanta that summer after I graduated, because I graduated in May and then I left in June. And that's when I got the lead in that play. And so I've been doing it literally since 2013. And then when I wrote that script, I started my business, Purple Heart Production, in 2014.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Salute to you, Queen. I'm telling you. I mean, and you know what? You're shedding light for so many others. I mean, it's it's never too late to do what it is that you really want to do. But
Yeah.
thank God you started off younger, right? And
Yes.
you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Right, right. And it's
You
a
know?
lot of things that I had to learn too, because, I
Mm,
didn't know, if I knew what I knew now back then, things would be a lot different, but everything happens for a reason. So I'm
yeah.
grateful for it. And so, yeah, it's been a journey.
You know what, Denise? It had to happen.
Right. It
It
had
had
to
to
happen.
happen, and that's the things, you had to go back you had to go through it back then so you can
Mhm.
know it now. So,
Yes.
I won't make those same mistakes, I won't do those same things, so, yeah,
Right.
but thank God it's a learning process.
Yes.
Every day is a learning
Yes.
process, right?
Yes.
We're
It is.
learning every single day. So,
Mm.
I just thank God, and first of all, thank you for accepting the invitation to be here on tonight,
Yes.
to tell us all about what you got going on. Lights, camera, action, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. She is a filmmaker. She is a producer. She is also a writer and a actress, and now editor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Yes.
It was another young man. He do documentaries that I had on
Okay.
the show, and he was telling me he do it all too. And I'm like,
Sometimes you
man,
have to, because we can, as independent filmmakers, we can't really afford to pay everybody what they deserve to be paid for the things that we need, as far as editing, sound design, making the movie poster, making a trailer, all of that, So I
right.
had to teach myself how to do a lot of those things because I couldn't afford it. And then it also motivated me because when I did my very first movie, I didn't like the edit at all. And I had to like go in and I was like cleaning up and stuff. So I kind of had
Um,
taught myself, and I had a friend that helped me out to learn too. And then shout
yeah.
out to my mentor, Conrad.
Oh,
He's the director of the Bissonette that I was one of the writers for and actors for. And he's been my mentor, helping me, teaching me how to edit and color grade, do sound design. So I'm just really
awesome.
grateful for him to be taking that time out, because people pay for that type of training, and he's been
Yeah.
helping me. So
You
yes.
see, and you do have those type of people that's still out there that
Mm,
want to see you win. And that, remember, we was just talking in the green room, and I was telling you, like, I'm doing everything right now,
yes.
per se. But the thing is, you're forced to learn, because
Yes.
when you're growing in a business and you don't really have the proper funds to pay the people what they deserve or what they're asking for, it's
Right.
just, I'm gonna tell you something. And I said this was one of my testimonies on last night. I was telling my covenant partners, I said, look, I had a young lady who's going to be on the show next month. And I was talking to her about what it is, about the show, how it had to happen, came about. I wrote the book and I turned it into a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, oh, I want to do a podcast. I say, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Do not let anything stop you. So I went to sharing my information for free, right? But you know
Right.
what she told me? She said, let me tell you something. She said, I'm going to help you for information.
Yeah.
You see
People
that?
pay for that type of information.
Yes, one hand washes another. So shouts out to you, Conrad, for helping this beautiful young
Yeah.
lady, because he didn't have to, but the kindness of his
Right.
heart. And God says, you take care of my people, I'll take care of you.
Yes.
See, you're
Yes.
not taking anything from him. He's actually gaining by helping you. You guys
Yes.
helping each other. So I love, love, love that. So
Yes.
what would you say was one of your favorite movies you acted in?
Okay. Okay. So, man, that's a tough question, because I've done quite a few roles. But I will have to say it's a project that is not out, and I don't know if it's gonna come out, and I'm a little sad about it. But it's called Here We Go Again, and that has always been my favorite role to play, because I played a like a gangster mob like woman. And it was just like completely different from who I am. And I kind of got, tapped into Monet from Power. just being a boss. And so that was my favorite role that I played thus far. And I really hope that the guy gets to get his project out so that everybody can see that I was playing a badass.
All right. I would love to see that because you look so mellow.
Right. That's not me at all. I'm non-confrontational. I'm not a person that's gonna go out and just act crazy, unless I'm defending my child or something. But just I'm more reserved than anything. And I always just got this doggone goofy smile on. So everybody just thinks, oh, she's so young, she's so innocent. But I got to play that role and show that I can be that way.
I know something too, huh? Look, I can let it out every now and then.
Right.
Wait, you say you're a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Boy mom, girl mom?
Boy mom.
Boy mom.
Yes. My first, yes, he's my first and only son right now. I thought about having more kids, but right now I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like life has been life, and so I don't know if I have any more kids, but I love being a mom, especially a boy mom, because that mother and son love. I always wanted a girl. Like I knew, like from a kid, when I wanted kids, I was like, I want to have a daughter, have a little mini me, dressed like me and everything. But God knew exactly what I needed. Look, it had to happen. Because I had that boy, and now it's just been a joy. He just loves me so much.
Oh, yeah, that mother son bond is something serious. Like it is, I'm telling you. And the thing is, I'm a boy mom. I have two boys, 30, wait, hold on, 36 and 32.
Okay.
And I just
wow,
love it.
you don't even look like you got sons that old. You look good.
Yeah, 36 and 32. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, well, no, not tomorrow. Saturday is my my oldest son, baby shower. He's having a girl. See, God bless me with the two boys because I can't do any hair, okay? I can't do hair to save my life.
Oh, so you must be a grandma. Come on.
No, Bella.
Okay, Bella.
Yeah, so I already have two grandsons from my baby boy, and then my son is having his first child. So I'm telling you, and you think having a child is something when you have grandkids, it's a feeling you cannot explain, Denise.
Listen, the way my mother is with my son, I'm like, you ain't never let us used to do any of this. You see, he gets away with so much. I'm like, oh my goodness, who is this woman? I don't even recognize her.
Isn't that something?
She's a grandma.
Right. Hey, Miss Betty and Miss Darlene is there with you in Houston.
Hello.
And let me tell you, Miss Betty is actually a hairstylist there. And have you ever heard of a trichologist?
No.
Okay, you heard of alopecia?
Yes.
Okay, if you have alopecia, it's best to go see a trichologist. But I'm going to share that link with you so you could come back on so you could watch that show.
Okay.
She actually specializes in that.
Oh, nice.
And she's amazing woman. But Miss Betty, shouts out to you all the way to Houston. Yes. We have Miss Denise there with you. Yes, ma'am. So I do have I have two trailers, okay? And I'm undecided on which one I want to play first because they both so good. But I did ask you, what was your favorite when you was an actress in the movie? So what was your best, you would say, well, not your best, because I think all of them are good, but which would you say was your most favorite movie to shoot?
So as of today, I'm going to have to say my most recent one, I'm dropping the trailer tomorrow for it actually. It's called Bash, and it is my first faith-based drama that's inspired by true events. And so Bash is, it's for the movie, it stands for Build a Stairway to Heaven. But in real life, my nephew, his name is Sebastian, and his nickname was Baby Bash. And so it's inspired by his story because he passed away at a home daycare in Missouri City. And so we're trying to get the Bash. Thank you. We're trying to get the Bash law passed, which stands for Babies Are Safe Here, just to make sure that all daycares are registered and got all their inspections and everything up to par. Just to make sure that your kids are safe when you're dropping them off at daycare, because she had a lot of violations and things that you probably shouldn't have been open. And so, and so I basically wrote the script in a way. Have you heard of the movie Crash?
No.
It's with Sandra Bullock and Terrence Howard.
Wait.
Thandie Newton. It's back in like I think 2003, but it's a movie where there are multiple storylines in the film where they all tie together in the end. So that's
Okay.
how I wrote the movie Bash. It's multiple storylines, and all of them are struggling with different things that kind of like has them juggling with their faith. And so they all
Mm.
tie together in the end. So I'm gonna drop the trailer tomorrow because tomorrow is my nephew's birthday. He will be 8 years old this year. And so it's his birthday tomorrow. So I'm dropping the trailer and we're having the premiere on his day because he got a day in the city of Houston, March 29th, Bash Day. So that's when we're having the premiere. So that movie
Oh
by
my God.
far is my favorite. It means so much to my family. And I know it's gonna mean a lot, to the community that it have experienced that. And like I said, it's not just his story, it's multiple stories being told,
Right.
intertwined into one. So it's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine you having to sit there and actually write the script for it. But
Right.
you know, you're a strong woman.
Thank you. It was, I think it was, what was difficult was presenting it to my brother and Jasmine, which is Bash's mom, because I wrote the story. It's been dramatized and fictionalized. A lot of the characters, I made the character's name up just so that it wouldn't be so, you know,
Right.
so attached. But everything else is been made up. But the story of my nephew is not. Even his name in the movie is my nephew's name and everything. And
Okay.
so like it was hard, sending them the script and waiting on their response. My heart was beating so fast because I was so nervous because I was like, I don't want to hurt them and I don't want,
Yeah.
to bring up old wounds and stuff. But I definitely believe that it was a story that should be told. And so I'm excited and grateful that they gave me the blessing and they're looking
Oh, amazing. Oh my God, Denise. That is so awesome. But, again, I have to say how strong you are to be able to do that. And then, not just you doing it, your brother and them giving you the blessings to do it.
yes.
So that is so awesome. And that's some things that we need. We need real stories out here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we're living in so much fiction, you
Mm-hmm.
know? What's real now? You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
we do need those type of films, to come out. And Miss Betty says, where will the premiere be?
It's going to be March 29th, and it's going to be at the Star Cinema Grill, the one that's in Missouri City. And so when I drop the trailer tomorrow, I'm dropping it on my Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So when you see it, you'll also see the link for anyone that wants to purchase tickets. They'll be
Okay.
$25. Yes.
Okay. And your Instagram, Blessed Day Superstar, Blessed Day. What is your Instagram?
It's my name. So underscore Denise Mone't,
Wait,
Mone't.
underscore and then Denise Mone't? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Then
Uh-huh.
underscore again. So underscore at the beginning and underscore at the end.
Okay, guys. Here is Denise's Instagram, Facebook, all across the
Facebook is
board.
just Denise Mone't. Yes.
Okay. There you guys go. The trailer will be tomorrow.
Yes.
The premiere will be when again?
March 29th.
March 29th. The tickets are $25, guys. If you're in the here's Houston, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you're in the Houston area, I may try to come.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It'll definitely be worth it. It would definitely be worth it.
I'm
They're
gonna look.
supposed to be because like I said, we're trying to get the law passed. So we're trying to invite some of the
Denise,
state
this is what I
representatives.
want you to do. I want you to say we try. We're going to get it passed.
Yes.
When it passed, we're going to speak
Okay.
those things. But also, when we get off the show, can you email me the name of the show so we could put it on our prayer list?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
not the show. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
the
the law.
law that you
Mm-hmm.
want to pass.
Yes.
Because again, this is something that we need to see.
Yes.
We're tired of seeing the movies where so much is going on.
Mm-hmm.
How can you, shed light for anyone if you never went through it? So
Right.
you walk that walk. You unfortunately, very unfortunate that you had to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's shed some light for the next parent
Right.
that
Right.
may go through that. You
Yes.
understand? What do we look for? And it gives me chills because both of my grandkids are in school.
Right.
You
My
know,
son is too. He's 3 now, but I didn't even want him. He didn't go to daycare until he was 1 and walking because I was just so nervous,
right?
because of what the story of how it happened. It's just, who Lord, yeah. So it did make me nervous, like especially his first year,
Yeah.
with him sleeping and everything, because a lot of babies do fall asleep and don't wake up, and it's so devastating.
Oh
So
my God. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get out there. So you're going to text me the name of the law and text me the premiere date and
yeah,
how much the ticket. Yeah. I think I really want to be a part of that.
yes, ma'am.
So amazing. And again, some schools don't let you bring the kid. Oh, but it was a daycare, correct?
Yes,
Okay. That
because
is hard.
he was only 2 months old. Yeah, he was only two.
Denise, I'm so sorry.
Yes, he was only here for a little time, but looking at even just being on your show and seeing what he stand for, it had to happen because that was God's plan for him to be here temporarily. But I know now that his name will live on and that his name
Yeah.
has purpose. His life has purpose, and so this law getting passed is really going to make sure that a lot of other babies are safe
Right.
for the daycare.
My God. Whew. I'll tell you. Guys, we're here live tonight with your girl, Erica Wilson, that it had to happen. I have the beautiful Denise Mone't, and she says lights, camera, action. She's doing some amazing things in the Houston area, which she should bring back to Atlanta.
Yes.
She worked, I read you, is Tyler Perry your inspiration? Do he inspire you or did you work with him?
So I worked with Tyler Perry. I was on just as an extra, and I've auditioned for him a couple of times, but I have yet to book. And so he inspires me as far as the route that he went and how he just
Yeah.
has his own, studio and everything, because that's what I inspired to have. I want Purple Heart Production to be a household name where I have my own studio, where I'm doing my own projects, and I don't really have to answer to anyone. I'm the boss. I'm not looking for funding from people. I'm funding things myself. Or just people that I collaborate with. So I look forward to being able to act in one of his projects. Because acting is my first love. But I'm really inspired by Issa Rae,
Yeah.
and Ava and Shonda. I love those women, and I love watching them and learning and growing from them. And I hope, like, even Angela Bassett, a lot of people don't even know that she's directed a lot of stuff too, and she's like my favorite
Really?
actress. And she's my favorite actress as well, her and Regina King. So I look
Yeah.
forward to be able to work with them one day and
Yeah.
alongside of them.
What about my girl Vivica?
Vivica too. Vivica too.
Yes.
I did see that she's been, that she has been too. And I say this like because I felt, for Taraji and how she spoke about, everything she's been experiencing. And that just motivated me even more to be my own boss, to be able to do my projects, and I hope that I get to work with all of them. But I look at it and I'm like, I love being independent because I
Yeah.
can make my own decisions. I don't have to worry about, SAG this and you got to do this certain way. And, oh, we can't do anything because we on strike or whatever. And I support it,
Oh, yeah.
but I love just being able to be independent and being able to do my things my way and the way I want to, and not having to worry about, oh, I'm not getting this or I'm not getting that. And so I'm like, Taraji, come on over to the independent side, girl. They ain't treating you right. We got you over here, sis.
I love it. Love, love,
I'm
love it.
like, shoot.
You spoke about that strike, and my niece, she's do wardrobe. She did
Okay.
wardrobe for Tyler Perry and a lot of the movies she did wardrobe for. But when they went on strike, it was like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
and there was no work.
Right.
And to hear you say like but where do you find the time? Because I'm telling you, being a mother takes a whole lot of your
Oh,
time,
yes. Yeah.
but you're the producer, you're the writer, you're the filmmaker, you're the actress. I mean, you
Yes.
wear 5 hats. Where do you find the time?
It's really, I have such a good support system with my
Oh, okay.
family. Like my parents, they really help out a lot. Even his daycare teacher, she
Oh,
watches him sometime for me over the weekends and stuff. And I can't wait till he's old enough so I can bring him on set so he knows, like, I got to be
oh.
quiet, or because I can already tell he's gonna be something in the arts because he's just, his personality is just amazing, So they helped me out a lot. My parents, both my parents and step parents, um, I get my mom and my stepdad, or I get my dad and my stepmom, my
Wow.
aunts and them. I have a village. So I'm grateful for all of them because they know, they're helping me with this. And I only ask them if I gotta work. I don't never ask them if I'm trying to go out clubbing or trying to do
Good.
fun. I pay a sitter for that because I'm like, I'm not gonna dump my child on a family, because I know a lot of people, they be like, I always got your child. I'm like, well, because I'm working, if I'm working, it's understandable, but
Right, right.
I don't like, getting people to watch my child for me to just go out like, because I'll be like, I be wanting to spend time with him because I know he missed me because I be going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how old is he?
3.
Wow.
Yes.
So you passed the terrible twos. Oh my God.
No, them terrible 3s is their he was in there in the living room watching TV, and I go in there to check on him, and he got ketchup all over my floor. I said, oh my God. Just everywhere on the floor. And he tried to clean it up because it was a little bit on the towel, but I was just like,
Oh.
I said, oh my goodness. He's like, sorry, mommy, sorry.
He tried. He really did. So I'm gonna let you pick which one to. We're gonna play both.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna let you pick which one I should play. I picked out 2 trailers for you guys. I'm telling you, she's doing some amazing things. And again, shouts out Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. You guys rock for tuning in here with us on tonight. And this is Denise Mone't. She is a producer, a filmmaker, a writer, an editor, and an actress. Okay, she do it all. So I'm gonna go ahead. We have trade secrets, and then we have official killer Zaddy.
Okay.
So which one would you like me to play first?
You can play the trade secrets one because that's one that nobody's really seen because it hasn't came out yet.
Ooh, so let's go with that. Well, we should save that one for last.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's play. Yeah, let's play
let's
Killer
do
Zaddy.
Zaddy. I said it right, Zaddy.
Daddy, yeah, with a C.
Damn it! Swear I need a new car. I thought you were still at work. I got off early. It was slow, and besides, a customer left a big tip.
How big?
It's him.
Him who?
Don't look. It's the guy who left the $200 tip.
Charles St. James.
St. James, as in St. James and Associates?
Well, if you're interested, I am looking to hire an executive assistant for myself.
Really?
Really?
Please tell me you're gonna consider taking this position.
I don't even know what the position is.
Who cares? When are you ever gonna get a chance like this again? Plus, that man is too fine.
But tell me about this job.
That pays good. I'm paying $8,000 a month.
Where is he now?
Outside fixing my car.
He fixes cars.
Yeah,
Wow.
Killer Daddy.
Ooh, let me tell you something. Like I said, me and my mother and I, we was watching it. And will you tell my mother, because I know she's listening in, that you were at the beginning of the movie.
Yes, that was me.
The main character was not you.
Right. Yeah, that was me at the beginning with the girl that I was his last assistant. So yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to tell. She kept saying, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yes, Mom." Look at him. Yeah. I say, remember in the beginning of the movie when he grabbed, I think you ran downstairs. And yeah. So how do you come up with these movies? Like, I mean.
So that film is you saw the executive producer. He actually pitched that idea to me and asked me to write that story. So he let me have creative control on how I made the story, had the story go, but he basically gave me bullet points like, okay. I want him to be a zaddy, the girl, she's going to end up, falling for him because he has all this money and spoiling her, but I want him to end up being a crazy stalker. And I was like, so that's basically what he told me. And I said, okay. And then I just wrote that, so So a lot of the times, a lot of people will hire me to write, and then they'll give me their synopsis of what they want the movie to be about, and then I just kind of have free range and write, what my creative mind thinks. But when it comes to like my scripts and my films, then it's like, okay, it's a little different because I, am thinking of things that I've either experienced, something I went through, some based on true stories. So usually that's kind of where I get my ideas from to write my scripts. And then I try to watch movies that has that similar genre and similar storyline just to get in the zone and kind of thinking about those type of films. And then I can get going. I've written a script, like a full script. Probably the shortest I've written a script is maybe like 7 days. Like less than a week. Yep. Just if I'm in the zone and I don't have nothing to do and I can just go all day, like I can have a first draft probably done in like 3 days. But then I'm going through it and trying to tweak it and everything and making sure the storyline makes sense, and I'll probably be done with it in about a week.
And you do all of this by yourself?
Sometimes I have help and collaboration. Like my mom and we're coming up with, so from Killer Zaddy, a lot of people responded well to it, and so I kind of wanted to write something else, with Damien, because he's just so popular and he did really well. And so we're writing a film. Me and my mom are collaborating on a film called The Silver Fox Club.
Wait, hold on. Your mom write too?
So she wrote her and my stepdad wrote their first book. And so she wants me to turn the book into a movie. So whenever they're ready for that, I'm definitely going to do that. But her and I collaborate with her all the time on my ideas, like, just to make sure, because I love plot twists. Like with Killer Zaddy, it was very predictable. That's the story he wanted. But when you see a lot of my movies, like The Ring Widow, that's on Tubi right now.
I saw that.
Yes, like the plot. I really want to be crowned the plot twist queen, because I love writing a movie to where everybody thinks they know.
Yeah.
It hits you with, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming.
So I didn't see that.
Yes, my next film, Dirty 30, is dropping in March. And on Tubi, and so I can't wait for everybody to see that one, because I just want to see if it's a who done it. So I just want to know if they gonna know who did it, if they guessed it, and if they saw that final twist that I always come up with, if they saw it coming or not.
Oh my God. Well, you tell Mr. Man he could send me those hats. The first 2 hats, they could come to me. I love fedoras.
Yeah. Actually, in the trailer, in the movie as well, but you saw in the trailer where he gave, a guy, an older gentleman with the gray beard, they gave the envelope and he gave him a hat. That's actually my dad. So my dad, I always get my dad to be in my movies if he's available. Like I usually give him like a small role or even some speaking lines. And so we just finished my very first holiday rom-com, and I got him a part in there, and he was hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh, this movie about to be so funny.
Oh my! So you do it all. It's just not like drama.
I loved all different categories. Thrillers is just my favorite, just because I like to write movies with a twist. Like I said, I'm trying to become the plot twist queen, but I'm tapping into other genres. So I did Bash, with this faith-based drama, and then this film that we just did, Rain for Christmas, is a holiday romantic comedy. So I'm trying to tap into all the different dramas so I can show my range.
Wow, you're doing a great job. I don't know why my eye is trying to run here, but you're doing an amazing job. I'm telling you, I watched some of the films and I'm just like, oh my God. So guys, if you're not following her on all social media platforms, it is _ Denise Mone't, Monet _ follow her so you can keep up with everything she has going on. She keep us abreast of everything. I love how you do your Fridays. Sometimes you come on and tell us what's dropping. You come and tell us what trailers are out. Like you doing so. I mean, your marketing is awesome. Are you doing that as well?
Yes, since I have been filming, because I literally filmed 3 projects back to back, and we just wrapped on Rain for Christmas. So I hadn't been able to post anything like where I kind of like get on. I'll just post like the trailer, or I'll post a poster or something, just so I can stay active on my TikTok and everything, and my Instagram. But I'm about to get back to, because a lot of stuff has dropped, and I've watched a lot of movies since I've had some downtime. So it's some good stuff that came out, and so we're gearing up for the next one. And so this is another genre that I'm tapping in for the first time, which is a crime. It's like a crime romance drug film. Because I know like Tubi has like that genre, and they've done well with it. A lot of people like that genre. It's not really something that I per se like to write, but when someone is like, "Hey, I want you to collab and do this project with me," I'm like, "Cool." So I'm collaborating with my brother Dre. So we're connecting our company. So his is Powered by Game, and then Purple Heart Productions. So we're doing Powered by Purple Heart and collaborating to do our first project together as co-producers. And so the movie is going to be, we're going to have auditions this Saturday. So that information is on my Instagram as well. And so for in-person and virtual, and the movie is called True Game of Love. And so it's a crime, drama, romance, drug film. And so I'm excited to tap into that because I haven't done any drug related crime movies yet. But I mean, Bissonnette is the closest thing, but I wasn't the director, I just was the writer, and I also, was in it. So this will be my first time producing and directing a crime drama film. So I'm excited.
Well, Miss Betty say you are an awesome young lady.
Thank you so
I
much.
concur. Let me tell you something and guys, guess what? This is not something that she went to school for.
Right.
This is not something she has her degrees, but this is not what she went to school for.
Mm-hmm.
So, Denise, if you have someone that's under the sound of your voice that maybe want to take a step out there, can you give them like some kind of words of encouragement and tell them like what got you started? And, we may not find the jobs in the field, we have the degrees in, right? But just give some words of encouragement to someone that maybe want to take that step out there.
Yes. So what I learned a lot was from YouTube University, which is free, and so it's been very helpful. It's a lot of videos on there that show you a lot of things step by step. And what I would definitely do if you're interested in anything in the film industry, especially if acting, take headshots, go to acting classes, go to networking events to meet people, to put yourself in a room where you can be seen and show your resume and everything. And then do your research, on those classes. Because a lot of people, say, okay, well, I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that, but I'm not really getting any results, especially with an agent. You shouldn't be paying an agent until they book you a role, then they get a percentage. Only thing you should be paying for is acting classes and some headshots, unless you're doing like a workshop class. Something that I recommend. I know Ava, she's about to do a master class that I'm actually looking forward to signing up for. So that's a good way to kind of learn. If you can't really go to school, you can't afford to go to school, find other resources, find like-minded people. A lot of people love to come on my set, and I let people shadow, I let people intern and volunteer, and they kind of learn hands-on, because a lot of people are more hands-on learners than sitting in the classroom. So find somebody that you say, hey, can I come on your set? Can I kind of shadow you as a director? Can I shadow you as a producer? Can I shadow you as a camera person? And just find somebody that's willing to just kind of let you watch them and learn that way. And I promise you that'll help a lot, even if you can't even go to school right now.
Oh my God, Denise, I'm telling you what, Miss Betty said, she said something else. She says, talking about a God gift talent. Yeah, she has it.
Thank you.
Definitely do. And I think, the reason why you're so blessed, because look what you just said. You allow people to come on and shadow you.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us is not going to do that. Just be honest. We're not.
Especially because you really don't know people's intentions too.
Absolutely.
I have to be mindful of that too. I do more so let more women than men, just because I found that like people be stalking.
Oh.
And I heard about it from a story from another young lady that had a stalker like that, that was, and people use those type of ways to get into your life, and so that's something that I've kind of just been worried about, especially, being a single mom and everything and all of that. And so that's just something that, keep in mind of that, just be mindful of that type of stuff, because you always want to be safe, but definitely have people come to public events, where you can meet them and kind of get a feel for them and everything. And then, yeah, so once I do that, then I'm like, oh yeah, come on set and kind of learn. I teach people how to do, the stuff that they learn how to slate, they learn about the camera. And then
Wow.
they learn, how to just run a set. And I've kind of like helped out like some people that started off as PAs that now has been my assistant director or has been my script supervisor. So people have moved up in the ranks on my positions that I need on set, So I just love working with my people because they've been like holding me down through this independent industry because I don't have a lot of money. I haven't even made money from my films yet. They're gonna come out eventually and I'll be able to see, return. But a lot of people, like I said, I can't pay everybody what they deserve. So I'm just grateful to everyone that has stuck with me and have, done my projects for the little to nothing that I've been able to pay. And just know that whenever that money does come and we can increase the budgets and increase the rates, I hope the same people still rock with me so I can bless you in the future.
Well, you know what? That's girl, you too much. You're too much. You don't have much money yet. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's
Yes.
definitely coming because the heart that you have for God's people, you
Yeah.
have a heart to help, you have a heart to serve. And to me, what I'm gathering and what I'm discerning is that you're doing it, and not looking for anything in return. That's
Right.
just who you are,
Right.
So that's going to carry you a long way, And we talked about yesterday, we talked about, not yesterday, I'm sorry, on our NFL Mom show, we talked about loyalty and integrity,
Mm-hmm.
And people don't know how to distinguish the two.
Right.
Not just that, we also talked about knowing your role yesterday on the prayer broadcast. Sometimes we overplay our role or we
Yeah.
underplay our role,
Yeah.
and then what you were saying, how being careful out there, you have to be very, very, you're a young woman, you're doing great things. And like you said, that stalking stuff is, well, look, you do shows, you can kind
Yeah.
of see, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But and that's very scary, but we still have some awesome people out there. It's just so sad that you have certain ones that mess it up for them. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? It's just so crazy. Hey, Sawanda, great evening, great evening. But Denise, I'm in awe over here. Daytwan told me about you. He spoke very, very highly of you. So
Yes.
shouts out to you, Daytwan, if you're listening in. Thank you for the look.
Yes.
He had no problem. And he don't know me from nowhere. He had a great time on the show. And he was like,
Yes.
you know what? I'll get this person in contact. Referred.
Yes.
Referrals, that's what it goes a long way, and he said some things to me when he was on the show too, Denise, that kind of like, I love how confident he is.
He is. He's so talented. And so my movie, The Break of Dawn, the one that I told you Chantel Renee's in, that was his very first role in a feature film, and he played a very significant character. And so I'm really like, I took a shot on him, because I originally had
Good.
somebody else for that role, but they ended up backing out. And so I had reached out to him because I know he hit me up a long time ago. It was like saying, if you ever had anything, let me know. And he submitted that audition so quick and it was so good. He did
Wow.
so good. He has a very natural talent. So he's
Me too.
in The Break of Dawn, and then I cast him again in Hidden Agenda. And
Wow.
in Rain for Christmas, he plays my love interest. And so we were playing a couple in this last one. And so yeah, so he's a really good actor and very talented, and awesome dad. And so I look forward to just seeing his future, if he
Right.
decides to go to Atlanta or LA, wherever he decides, I know he'll do great. So I'm looking forward to just seeing.
Absolutely. You both will. That's why I say you need to come on back. Come on.
Yes.
Definitely come on back. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this other trailer, y'all. If you guys are not following her even on Tubi, just go ahead and name some of your films while I get the next trailer together.
Yeah, so my first one, of course, The Ring Widow, that is streaming on Tubi. You can watch that one. I also have movies that I've done in the past. So The Killing Secret is on there. Rabbitus is on there. Then, of course, Killer Zaddy, my new BFF. Bruised, I was in that movie. Shout out to Jannard. It's so many I can't even think, because I did a post where I did all of
You
my movies,
did.
and I had 10 that was out and 10 that was coming out. and 2 just dropped that's came out since I made that post. So I have about 12 projects on there now that I'm either acting in, or I wrote or directed or something. So yeah. And of course Bissonette. I'm proud of Bissonette because we did so well with that one. Conrad did such an amazing job directing that one. And the first script that he had was more of a comedy. And I'm like, ain't nothing funny about sex trafficking and prostitution. And so he asked me he asked me to rewrite the script, and I rewrote a completely different storyline. And so the story that you see, is real. And a lot of people are saying it's hard to watch because of everything that went on in it. But I'm like, it's a lot of people's reality though.
Yeah. And what's the name of that one?
Bissonette.
And that comes out when?
So that's already out. And so that movie is based on Bissonette is a famous street in Houston where it's known for prostitution and sex trafficking. And so a lot of people saw us. We were on the news for it. A lot of people did interviews with us about it. So it got a lot of publicity, and it went really well when it came out. And they actually shut down the street,
Wow.
And so, I was like, man, a movie had to come out for y'all to shut this down. This street been going on since before I was even born. So it's been pretty popular with all of that. So we did the movie about it, and Conrad, man, he did his thing on that one. So that one's out too. You can catch that one on Tubi as well.
I'm gonna have to watch that. See, me and my mom, we love watching Tubi. We flip from Tubi, we go to BT Plus, we just go, but Tubi is our thing now. But wow, you know what, Cece, that's the thing. You're making a difference. You had them to shut the street down.
Yeah. I was trying to hide myself. I was like, I don't need no pimps coming for me. I just did a movie. Like, I didn't think it was gonna shut y'all down.
I didn't even think of that. But
yes. I was like, I don't need no pimps coming looking for me. Like,
oh my God. So if you can tell us a little bit about Trade Secrets, and I'm going to show them the trailer.
Yes. So Trade Secrets, Akiru is the producer on that one. He hired me to write and direct that one. Ashley Brantley was the director of photography. She did an amazing job. And so that movie is, I'm not going to tell too much. You could tell from the trailer, but it was very interesting to write something different because I hadn't written a movie that has to do with, stock market and just kind of getting into that side of it and everything. I had to do a lot of research and watch, other movies that kind of have that similar, idea or whatever. And so he came to me about writing it. And when I wrote it, he was like, oh my gosh, like you wrote exactly how I wanted, because like I said, people give me free range to kind of get creative.
Yeah.
So, and then of course I had to, add the little twists and stuff. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one that everybody wants to see too. I can't wait.
All right. So we're going to show you guys the trailer. And then when we come back, she's going to tell you when it will be dropping. Let's go.
So, how was work?
It was good. No complaints.
He's lying to me, Dr. Payne. I don't know what makes you say that. I overheard him on the phone the other day. We're struggling financially and he won't admit it.
What's this?
I think one of our neighbors left it. I want to invite her and her husband over.
Baby's taking me on a shopping spree. We just hit big on Bashco.
What's Bashco?
It's our investment stock and it's making us a lot of money.
Hey, Keisha. I've been trying to call you and Cameron. Is everything okay? I haven't heard from you guys ever since we brought that stock. Look, if my husband finds out, we're finished. Look, what can I do?
What was that?
I don't fucking know, Keisha.
Baby, I don't...
Say goodbye to your wife.
Little teaser.
All right. So tell us when that will be dropping, Denise. Wow.
So that, yeah, we've completed that project. He has submitted it, so we don't have a release date yet, but he is looking into different options, just to see who all's interested. I know, Tubi's interested. We may can have a possibility where Urban Flicks or All Black, or so we're trying to explore our options with that one. So once we have an official release date and the platform is going to be on, I'll definitely make sure I post that on my social media.
That look like that's gonna be good. And
Yes.
it's like everything is put together so well, because most people like to say, well, it's black market movies on Tubi and things like that. But
Mhm.
no, all of your movies, the sound, everything, it's just all of that. Yeah,
We
you
take
do.
we take pride in that, trying to make sure we put out good quality films. Like I
Yeah.
said, we are independent, and I know we can, if we could afford to hire the best, to be able to give us
No.
perfect sound and perfect this and everything, we would. But we work with what we have, and we want to
Yeah.
make sure we still give quality work. So
But you can't tell. It seems like it's quality. I mean, like it's, you have the best money to put out there. Because I'm
yes,
telling you, you cannot tell. Everything is put together so well. I'm telling you.
thank
Like
you,
it's
thank you.
nothing like some of the movies I watched on there before. And I'm not just saying that because you're sitting in front of me. I'm just being real. You're not gonna get fake from me. Okay.
Yes.
But honestly, all the movies that I've watched so thus far is they put together so well. You're doing an amazing job. And that's a gift. And we talked about that too on our prayer broadcast about gifts. You know what I mean? When you get a gift from God, listen, you you went to school on a whole nother, what did you say? You was gonna teach math?
So I did. I used to be a full-time math teacher. And so I went to school for business, and I got my master's in education. And so I was a restaurant manager. And then we're using my business degree. And then I got my teaching certification and got my master's in education, and I became a teacher. And I was just like, man, this is just not fulfilling me. Like at all. Because I was just trying to do what I could, because but I was like, I really want to get back to acting. I really want to get back to acting. And I've let like people influence me,
Oh.
bad relationships, kind of hold me back and stuff, or dating people that's not really supportive of that industry because, they don't want to date somebody that's an actress. They got to be kissing and doing all that stuff in the.
Oh.
So I was choosing, to try to be in a relationship and to be a wife and a mother, but that didn't really work out for me. And so now here I am. I have a beautiful son, thankfully,
Ooh.
but now I'm getting back to, because I'm being more in front of the camera now. A lot of people didn't even know that I was an actress. That's what they told and said. He said, I did not know you can act. I was like, yeah, that's the first thing I started off doing. So I said, you know what? I'm ready to get back in front of the camera. I've done quite a few projects where people is recognizing my name now, but now I want them to see Denise Mone't, the actress.
All right, y'all saw it. And guys, she may be going blonde next month.
Yes, I want to try blonde for my birthday. I'm turning 33 and I'm doing a photo shoot. So I did a little bit just to kind of give it a taste. But
Beautiful.
yes, I kind of want to see, what it would look like. So
Amazing. I'm telling you, your skin tone, like you talked in the green room. Darlene says it takes a village to raise a child. Absolutely. Glad you do have a great support system. Yes, yes,
thank
yes.
you.
That was a great movie.
Yes, thank you.
I'm telling you guys, she has so many of them out there. So go to Tubi. I don't know if you just Google, even if you Google her name, if you
A lot
Google
of stuff
Denise
come up.
Mone't, yes, you'll see a lot of her movies pop up under her name. So if you Google her
Yes,
name, listen, you could binge watch Tubi all day. Show her some
yes,
love, guys. She's an independent filmmaker and she's doing
yes.
some great things. We're in 5 different, well, hold on. What I said, filmmaker, writer, editor, producer. What am I missing?
Director and actress.
Director. Wait, 6. On top, guys, on top of being a mother of a 3-year-old boy.
Yes, yes.
So I know God got some great things for you. If you can handle all of that.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Yes. Oh my God. That is so awesome. So again, Denise, thank you so, so very much for accepting the invitation. And do
Yes.
know that you're more than welcome to come back at any time. The floor is always open to you. If you would like to come back and bless us with another segment, This one here, I mean, as you can see, you're getting a lot of love. She said you're an amazing, awesome young lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doing your thing at so young. Y'all, don't she look like a baby? But she's not. Oh my God. And I love the wittiness about you as well. I mean, you just all around package. You keep on keeping on, Denise. Honestly, keep on keeping on. And guys, not only that, her mother even helps her out. They tag team on certain projects.
Yes.
Oh my God. And then she put her father in some of her. Listen. Oh my God.
I told him it's a tradition. I was like, I want to try to get him in every movie if I can.
Oh my God. Wow. And then she let people shadow her. She actually let them come and be hands-on once she get a good feel of them and see that they're a great fit for each other, because we definitely want to make sure of that now. But just to know that you let people come in and you show them the way, Denise, you just don't know. That says so much about you, because guess what? Somebody is showing you and you're reaching back down, helping somebody else. You're not keeping it for you.
Yes, a lot of people do reach out to me, ask me for advice, they ask me for information and stuff, and they just be thanking me because they're like, I don't know why I meet so many gatekeepers, people that's just trying to hold information. I'm like, me telling you whatever I know is not gonna stop my blessings, it's not gonna stop my moves from coming out or nothing. So I don't mind giving out information if somebody asks, you know.
And that's the crazy part. You do come across a lot of them. I'm telling you, it's almost, you call them gatekeepers. I'm gonna call it what it is: crabs in a bucket. You know, we don't want to see each other get ahead. Why? You got to know what God have for you is for you. Right. You know, no matter if someone is doing the same thing as you. I love to say that. Even the young lady who offered to help me, I mean, that literally blew my mind when she said that.
Yes.
That's the thing. You help others. God, listen, God honors that. He honors that. And you're doing such an amazing job. And that's probably why, not probably, that's how God is using Mr. Carlos, is his name? Your mentor?
Conrad.
Conrad. You know, look at there. He's helping you. You're reaching down, helping others.
Yes. Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why we can't get so bottled up in, you know, who have the numbers, right? Because God says if you touch one, you've done enough.
Right.
Conrad touched you and you touching many. So that work is thank you, Jesus. Let me take that work is coming through him. I'm not gonna stop preaching on tonight. I'm gonna let you go. I know you have so much to do, but I'm so honored. I'm telling you, I'm so honored to have you here on tonight sharing everything that you're doing. Miss Betty says you are very humble. Please stay that way. Yes. I can see her staying that way, Miss Betty. Yes. I'm telling you, she gets it.
Yes.
Yes. So is there anything that you would like to leave with our guests on tonight?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in. Thank you so much, Erica, for having me. This was amazing, especially your intro was so cute. I loved it so much. Make sure y'all follow me to stay tuned with everything we have coming out. The Bash trailer will be dropping tomorrow and tickets will go on sale. And last but not least, if you haven't seen The Ring Widow, make sure you check that out on TV for free. And then if you search my name, Denise Mone't, you can see all the films that I've been a part of.
Absolutely. And guys, since Denise done broke it down for you guys, I would like for you all to do this one thing for me. Well, two things.
I would like you to hit the like button at the beginning, because every time you hit the like button, you are letting YouTube know that what you are seeing and hearing is edifying for you, so it can be shared with others. That's why hitting the like button is so important. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel.
It had to happen. Your title was so powerful. When I read the name of your ministry, it had to happen.
All right, all right, all right. Guys,
Let's
if you're not
go.
following Miss Denise Mone't, please do on all social media platforms, _Denise Mone't, Monet, guys, _. And if you would like to Google her, it's Denise Mone't, Monet. Guys, please do. I'm telling you, you're going to find you some great, great content. Guess what my middle name is?
Don't tell Miss Mone't.
It's Denise.
It's Denise? What? That was just divine.
Right. Oh my God. Yes. But again, thank you, Denise. And we don't like leaving without giving some virtual hugs. I am a hugger.
Yes.
And some virtual love. Because guys, we love you. Let me see if I can get my hearts to come up. Oh, they don't want to come. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You have Mac?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, Mac is doing this, these crazy things here. The hearts, the balloons, and everything. It's so cute. Yeah. But thanks again. Keep on keeping on. And like Miss Betty say, we don't have to tell you that because I can see that you definitely will. A humble heart goes a long, long way. Yes, and you're doing, so many amazing things out here. Continue to keep on keeping on. Please do not forget to send me the law.
Yes.
And the premiere. Yes. And the ticket cost.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all, she having a premiere when?
March 29th. Bash Day.
All right. And it is $25. If you're in the Houston area, it is $25. Support the young queen, guys. Yes. Again, March 29th. The tickets are $25 and it is the premiere.
Yes, the premiere March 29th. I'm going to drop the trailer and ticket sales tomorrow.
All right, so make sure y'all go over to her Instagram page to see it all. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time, guys, we love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.